What's going on, man? It's the head ball coach. Here's a brand new series called the Head Coach Series, man, where I will be taking over the Western Georgia Orcas, created team that I created personally myself. I will be taking over as the head coach. The only difference with my series, man, is everything will be completely AI generated and operated. What I mean is, I'm tuning everything to 100, right? Every single thing that you could put on 100 will go to 100. I will only control the quarterback. My reason in doing that is because I've been testing this out for a while now, and I realized that when you just allow the game to just play and the quarterback to just play, they have moments where they just kind of have brain freezes and they just stand there and they won't get rid of the ball, and they just kind of sit and duck. So I felt it was best to just take over the quarterback. But starting with the Western Georgia Orcas, man, we took over the Kennesaw State roster. The school is located in Kennesaw. Here's a little preview of the uniforms. I just kind of wanted to get a little up-close view and, hope that you guys will like it. And as much as I do, I think that it's real nice. Had to go ahead and get a quarterback a little sauce. I wasn't feeling the generic cleats that they gave him. So here we are putting them in the Concord 11s, just giving them a little swag, man. But just a little bit more about the series. I just want the game to just run smooth. I put it up, everything up to 100 to allow the players to be the best version of themselves. And it honestly adds out and it balances out, and I enjoy watching it. So I hope that you all will too. Western Georgia Orcas, man, we're starting off lowly. As you see, 73 overall, 73 offense, as well as 73 defense. So we will not have the best roster. I think our starting quarterback is only a 65 overall. Here's our head coach, Donnie Pompey. He was the previous offensive coordinator. These guys got bumped up to the Division I level, the Conference USA, and Donnie Pompey was selected as the head coach. Here we are right here just going through the schedule, just seeing who we play, setting some things up. And here we are again, like I said, man, adjusting all the sliders to 100, quarterback accuracy, blocking, catching, everything, man. So the only thing that I didn't turn up is the fumbles. I didn't want to have too many fumbles. I think that the game provides a decent amount on its own at 50. But I'm not opposed to making a little bit of adjustments. But yeah, I put everything 100, as you can see. Yeah, coming down here to game settings, man, I moved the minimum player speed threshold down to 20. I did that just to make it a little more realistic. I don't need 290-pound DNs, chasing down, 180-pound wide receivers that, have 96 speed overall. So I think that 20 really finds a balance. So moving forward, man, just some of the first recruits that you're going to see in the Western Georgia Orca series, man. We took a look at DJ Shelley. As you all can see, we really need quarterback help at Western Georgia, man. Our starting quarterback is only a 65 overall. He's a red shirt sophomore, so there's going to be a lot of growing pains. As you all know, everything is tuned to 100 at Heisman difficulty, so it's very difficult and challenging, but I really enjoy it. So you're going to see some of the struggles of the quarterback play if you continue to watch the series in game one and, just moving forward. But again, we had to bring in some quarterbacks, so we looked at DJ Shelley, we looked at OR, we have running back Bland, a little speedster, Daly, the middle linebacker. Here we are right now looking at Reggie Nix, middle linebacker out of Forsyth, Georgia. We don't have a lot of points on recruiting, so we just got to do what we got to do or do what we can. Here's Cole Moultrie, 5'11", 182, out of Evans, Georgia. We put 25 on him. We think that he could, add a little balance and a very dynamic, speed and everything to the offense, man. So here's Jordan Guy, left tackle out of Summerville, South Carolina. Has a lot of offers, but we're moving up on this ladder. So we hope that we can bring him in too as part of the first recruiting class. So just want to let y'all check out a little bit of the recruiting and look at some of the guys that we plan on bringing in. I know some of these guys are 3 stars, and some people just go with the 1-star, 2-star pros. Look, if they're interested in me or interested in the school, I'm gonna take my shot. That's just how I operate in my series. That's how we will operate. We're gonna build this thing as fast as we can and try to be the best head coach that we could be at Western Georgia. So we're going to bring in guys that want to come, that have interest in us, and we're going to have interest in them. That's just how we rock it. Yeah, man, but we'll also dive into a little bit more of the recruiting later. And obviously throughout the season, I want to get very in-depth with recruiting and, kind of build like a personal relationship and story with these players that we bring in, and just as the series progresses and we just try to move forward, So like I said, man, we're in the Conference USA. We're gonna open up at UTSA. That's gonna be the first game of the series. I definitely look forward to it, man. This is something that I'm very excited about, man. I think that it's going to be a good game, but we have our home opener against local rival Georgia State. As you all know, Georgia State is located in Atlanta, Georgia, downtown Atlanta, and Western Georgia. The Orcas are in Kennesaw, so pretty much right down the street. It's going to be a school that we're going to battle a lot in recruiting, and a school that frankly, we're just going to have to battle with. Then we're going to have a bye. Then moving on, we're going to go travel out to UAB, which should be a good game. Then we're going to also go out to Western Michigan. If I remember correctly, I think I moved Western Michigan out of the MAC conference into the Mountain West conference because I shifted Boise and a few other schools over to the Pac-12, just to replicate real life moving forward in 2026. So then coming back, we're going to have Jackson State come to Western Georgia, pay a visit to the Orcas, see how that game's going to go. Also another school that we're going to have to battle with and recruiting as they are in conference game or, opponent. Then we're going to go out to Middle Tennessee. Then Liberty comes to us. And then we head out to Western Michigan. Then we go out to Texas, El Paso. So a lot of traveling. Also go to UConn. And then finally coming home, we have FIU at home. So then we close out the year with Louisiana Tech at home. So we have a very good schedule for us. Like I said, we're only 7-3 overall in talent. So we're going to have to bring in some guys, man. Just be patient, I don't know how many wins we're going to have this year, but we're going to give it our best shot, Looking again at the conference, we have Liberty, Jackson State, Western Kentucky, Middle Tennessee, Texas, El Paso, Louisiana State, FIU, UAB, Sam Houston, and then it's us, Western Georgia Orcas, man. So 73 all around the board. Here's the new MAC conference, and I'll just let you guys look through a little bit of the conferences that I tried to put together and a few of the alignments that I made. I don't remember them all, but I did record it, so just check it out. Let me know what you think.
On the beat, you already know, nigga.
Yeah, man, there we go. That was just a look at the conferences and kind of what to expect moving forward in this head coach series. Here I am just going through, looking through the roster, making a few edits. I'm big on visuals, man. I like for my players to look good. I do a lot of edits. So just to be transparent, I will do some recruiting, and there will probably be a few edits sometimes. Like if I, get a corner that has like 84 speed, I just think that's super unrealistic on the game. So sometimes you will see me maybe bump their speed to like an 87 or 88. Nothing OP. I want to keep it fair and balanced. So if that's something that you don't enjoy, this might not be the channel for you. But again, that's how I operate. That's how I like to play the game. And I promise to keep this thing very realistic. So you won't have to worry about none of that. But here I am, like I said, just looking through some of the players and changing up some sneakers and some, accessories, gloves and visors and those type of things. I like for my players to look good, like I said earlier. So yeah, I just want to talk about the series a little bit. Again, like I said, I will be taking over the role as a head coach. This series is just me trying to grow as a head coach and not having any control over what happens on the field. I turned all the sliders up to 100. You will see a lot of realistic things, man. I've done this since the game has came out. I've always wanted to start my own little YouTube series. So we're really just building from the ground up, not only as a head coach, but just as me personally as a content creator, so just really starting from the ground up. I hope that you guys enjoy. I promise to plan on bringing some of the best content that I can. Hope that you guys fool with it, man. Let's go, the head coach series. We out.